Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you and welcome to the live telecast of the third ODI in this New Zealand Women Tour of Sri Lanka.
Beautiful day out here in Galle, and this is a series decider. 1-1 against Sri Lanka versus New Zealand. I got the two captains with me, Chamari Athapattu, Sophie Devine, and our match referee, Vanessa De Silva. Chamari, you got the coin? Heads is the call. Heads it is. New Zealand has won the toss. Sophie, you won the toss. Give me the reasons for it. What are you going to do and the reasons for it?
We're going to have a bat first today. It's a new wicket, but it still looks really flat. So again, hoping we can put on some big runs on the board and defend it.
Yes, indeed. Taking a look at the New Zealand side, the wicketkeeper batter Bernadine Basundehut and Susie Bates, Amelia Kerr.
The Sri Lankan playing 11, Chamari Athapattu, the skipper, Vishpengun Ratna, Harshita Samaravikramani, Lakshya De Silva, Anushka Sanjeevani. Score today in this all-important series decider is Inoshi Fernando. First delivery, tries to cut it away, but straight towards the fielder. Some tight bowling from the two Sri Lankan bowlers, Inoshi Fernando and Udeshika Prabodhini. A low full toss there. Was down the ground, and that's a direct hit, and that's gone. The first wicket. Brilliant piece of work. I think that was Kavisha Dilhari. There's a try to go for the quick single, and Kavisha Dilhari hits bullseye. Brilliant throw.
Look at this. Quick to the ball, quick release, and bullseye. Way short of the crease. Ramon Martinez had no doubt whatsoever.
Great form, scored 40 in the first game, 100 in the second. Driven away. Will this be the first boundary? Yes, it is. Amelia Kerr straight away here. It will be great for Sri Lanka. Slightly short this time. And very well.
Fielder also brought into the ring for Amelia Kerr. They obviously realised how important her wicket is and how easily she got runs in the previous game. What a sweep by her.
To create a chance in that occasion. Down the track she comes, and this time she gets enough bat to it. Inoka needs support from the other end. She can't do it by herself. She's really drying out the runs from this end, but as we speak, tossed up delivery
by these ladies. Have been quite impressive in the field with the energy level inside edge this time. And Amelia Kerr.
Brilliant bowling from Inoka Ranavira. Just as we speak, commentator's curse, I believe.
I think she has clearly found out that best way to go forward is to not to give those easy singles. And Susie Bates brings up the half century in 75 deliveries. It's been quite slow, steady, but I'm pretty sure when the required rate needs to be given a bit of tap, she will lose a long handle. But for the moment,
they'll give themselves an equal shot at having a result against these very strong white ferns. The game is shortened. Well, there you are. That's another terrific delivery, but the presence of mind of these very experienced New Zealand batters get them another single. 127 for 2 after 31. There you go, Ranjika. You spoke too soon. There's a light drizzle, and the ground staff are approaching from both sides. Let's hope this is a passing one. Still a very strong breeze coming from that Samanala ground and towards the harbour, but it's coming down, I'll tell you right now.
So far, taking a look at the New Zealand innings, first wicket was the wicket-keeper batter, dismissed for 4 runs. Then Amelia Kerr came in, played some wonderful strokes.
Sri Lankan bowlers, I thought they were very disciplined. Udeshika bowled a terrific first spells. Her overall figures 2 maidens.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Galle International Cricket Stadium. We are joining with the live telecast of the Sri Lanka women versus New Zealand women third ODI. The series is all levelled at 1-all, and the game got interrupted by rain. New Zealand, who won the toss, decided to bat first, and they won 127 for 2. There's Lia Tahuhu getting the proceedings against Chamaria Tapatu. Guides it towards the third man region. Begins the count for Sri Lanka. Chamaria Tapatu as well. Here's Tahuhu to Vishnu-Ratna. A short delivery, and that's the first wicket. Just as we mentioned, Lia Tahuhu using that short delivery effectively.
What she's capable of. Short, right at the badge. Pretty late for that stroke. Vishmi trying to go probably square leg, and in the end, a dolly of a catch in the slips.
Again, but this time flicks it straight towards the fielder.
Smash it over square leg or mid wicket, but this occasion just finding the fielder at square leg. The second dolly of a catch in this innings. The two soft dismissals are denting the Sri Lankan chase. Down the leg side, didn't have to move, and that's sort of a start for Sri Lanka trying to win.
Chamaria Tapatu, and she connects the first maximum of the Sri Lankan innings. Yes, Sophie Divine. That's a great delivery, but Chamaria Tapatu up to the task. Not the ideal start, chasing a big target. This time driven away by Nilakshi De Silva. Will this have the legs to go all the way? Yes, it will. So
Another big one. Goes all the way. Chamaria Tapatu stepping on the gas to the wicket keeper. Here's Tapatu. Once again opens up.
She's got her eye in.
This time down the ground. Has enough legs, just enough legs to beat the fielder. Back-to-back sixes.
In the previous game, I think.
That's the best shot of the day for me. Chamaria Tapatu.
It's a mid-wicket in, square leg in. Just cutting off that easy single. She finds the gap on the offside on this occasion. And that's her second boundary. Nilakshi De Silva.
Tapatu. On the leg side. The ball will run away. Did not get a lot of bat to it. Look at that. What can you say about that? Maneuvering the field brilliantly. It was on the offside. She had enough width, but to make sure that you beat the infield and beat the deep cover fielder.
Deep cover. That's in the gap. That's the quicker part of the boundary. Yes, it's going to go reach the 4. Much needed boundaries to average 7. Shot, and it's going, and gone a long way. Leg side. She goes again, but well, when she hits, it stays hit. That's another massive hit. Rather, 4 on the leg. That's in the gap as well. Will it have the legs to run? You bet it does. Game. Going with the turn again. That's in the gap. That's gone for 4 as well.
Deliveries has to be full as well. Otherwise, Tapatu can get underneath it.
Yeah, interesting because we haven't seen her coming down the track. Founds the boundary again. Penfold unable to stop that one, straight down the track.
This time, the outside edge. Oh, Sophie Devine. First real intent shown by Nilakshi De Silva. Century, second century it would be in this series. Look at that. Immediately withdrawing from stopping that bull.
Another great shot from Nilakshi De Silva. Finds the boundary once again.
That's a century. Chamari Atapattu brings up a second century in the tournament. And the 8th century after all. Take a bow, Atapattu. One of the best innings I think she has ever played to the country.
Yeah, what a phenomenal knock that was from Atapattu. 60, her fastest 100. Just the 8th player to score.
Favorites to take the series. But as we speak, another massive 6 this time. Anyone. This time, over mid on. And that will bounce away. And that's what she does. Sort of a top edge. And that's also dropped. This time by Penfold. And the ball rolls away to the boundary line.
See that she has not timed that very well, but she has. That's in the gap. That's going to go for 4.
There's no stopping that, Gamini. This has been a record-breaking series for Sri Lanka when it comes to partnerships. This time, that's a boundary, another boundary from the vacant third man area. Sri Lanka 14 more runs needed. Short delivery. Chamari Atapattu hammers it away for a maximum.
De Silva tries to find the boundary. That's good fielding from Penfold. De Silva back for 2, and that's the win for Sri Lanka. Do they know that they've crossed the line? Bit of confusion out there about the target, but the umpire hands Amelia Kerr's cap back to her. That's the end of things here at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. Sri Lanka win by 8 runs, and belatedly the team runs on to the pitch. What a fantastic performance by the Sri Lankans, Gamini.
These are very good pictures. A very memorable day for the players, as well as the coaching staff for Sri Lanka cricket. And all those who are witnessing today, some are from far away, from down the roadside, some up those hills.
Got them across the line. Big celebrations by the team. This is their first bilateral win against a top side.
Here, in this case, Atapattu, she did change the result by herself.
Look at that. Nothing much to explain, I believe. Chamari Atapattu standing out. 140 runs of 80 deliveries.
Some of these New Zealand bowlers to face the same fate that they faced a week ago. Leah was impressive again. The solitary maiden over in the innings belonged to her. 6 overs.
Go down in history for sure as we look at the match. New Zealand, Sophie Devine won the toss and elected to bat first in a really good surface here at the Galle Stadium. And they were cruising along nicely with Susie Bates unbeaten on 63 and Devine unbeaten on 38. And at 27 for 2, they were Sri Lanka winning the third and final ODI by 8 wickets according to Duckworth and Lewis method. And they take the series. The first ever bilateral win against New Zealand.
Sri Lanka women made history today as they registered a first ever bilateral series win against the White Ferns here at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. The Player of the Match award goes to the Sri Lankan skipper Chamari Atapattu. She scored her fastest century in her whole career, and that was also her 8th century. Just the 7th batter in the history of women's cricket to score 8 centuries. The Player of the Series award also goes to Chamari Atapattu for scoring 2 unbeaten centuries, which led Sri Lanka to register historical wins in this series. Good luck for the T20 series as well. You can collect the trophy from Manuchakarya Peruma. Ladies and gentlemen, the series winners, Sri Lanka women against New Zealand women. Their first ever against New Zealand women's team here at the Galle International Cricket Stadium. A historical day in Sri Lanka women's cricket history.
For the camera, taking the win 2-1 thanks to two special innings from Chamari Atapattu.